Hi, it's me, Squeaky Moore, the pitch guru, and today I want to talk about one sheets. And I'm titling this short video, Important versus Priority. Important versus priority. When creating a one sheet, it's important that you think about priority over importance. Here's why. So I'm creating a project, and as I've created a project, I'm working on the one sheet. As I'm working on the one sheet, I'm almost done with the page, and I realized I haven't talked about any of the real important stuff or any of the things that actually are priority, because what I was talking about was important, right? But when I only have one sheet, I have to narrow it down to, well, what's priority? If you have 90 pages or 120 page script, or if you have a season or two of episodic, everything about the season isn't, though it's important to you as the creator, because that's what we do. Everything is important to us because we spend our time laboring over these creative projects. But just because it's important doesn't mean that it's priority and should make the one sheet. So when I was almost down to the end of the page, I had to go back and think, well, is everything that I put in here priority? And it wasn't. I hadn't even addressed all of the characters that should be mentioned. I was still only on one character, and even though he was very important to the story, to the overall project, he wasn't the only priority that I had to talk about. So there's three things that I went back and I looked at that helped me create this one sheet, and that's what I want to talk to you about today. There's three things that you could look at to help you narrow down what should be discussed in your one sheet. So the first thing is the story. When you're looking at the story, you have to ask yourself, you might have different plot points, you might have different storylines, right? But you have to ask yourself, while they're all important to the whole, which one is priority for what I am trying to, what I want the buyer or this decision maker that I'm going to go pitch to know. Right? And every plot point, every storyline isn't the priority, the most important. And you have to say, well, they need to know when they walk away, when they take this one sheet of mine, they need to know the most important, right? So story, what is the priority? Not the most, all of them are important, but what is the most important? What is the priority that the buyer needs to know? The second is characters. Okay. In this project, there's 4 characters that are primary to this show, right? But which characters are the most important to talk about in this one sheet? And the truth of the matter is, there's only 2. For me, there were only 2. They were the priorities because they drive the entire show. They drive the entire show. So when you're thinking about characters and one sheets, you have to ask yourself, well, who is the priority that I want to talk about? And a lot of the times, the way to know all of this, what can inform your decision about who enters your one sheet is to think about the themes. What themes do you may have several themes. You may have 4 or 5 themes to your project, but which ones are the ones that are pivotal, defining, right? Which ones will define the project? Which ones are the most important themes that you want to talk about? And when you choose that theme, then of course it will help inform you on which characters to choose around that theme. And then of course you'll choose the plot points to get that theme out to discuss in your one sheet. So I hope that helped. Again, my name is Squeaky Moore. I'm the pitch guru. Oh, if you're in Houston or Dallas, please check out thepitch101.com. I am coming to Houston and Dallas to talk more about pitching and one sheets and materials and all of that. So I can't wait to see you. Again, thepitch101.com.